We spoke about the role of application programs. Then we know what are the application programs now. As today we are continuing about what the cloud application. Before I can continue, guys, then I know Bushle, you were answering me yesterday. We even spoke about the difference between application program and system software. So now today, let's talk about what is an application, the cloud application, guys. So what do you understand about the cloud application? Please share with me before we start with the learning objective for today. See, I've got Hartley and Bushle. Okay, talk to me, guys. Okay. Okay, let me just introduce the learning objective for today. Today, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the advantage and disadvantage of what online or the cloud storage. Then you should be able to discuss the cloud-based applications that focus on Google Docs and Microsoft Office 365. This is what you must expect to know at the end of the lesson for today. Okay, I'm just waiting for answers, guys, from your side. Then you know we always writing on the group chat. Bushle, how are you, Bushle and Hartley? Please talk to me, guys. So what do you understand about the cloud application or the cloud computing? So what is the cloud computing? Okay, no one is just willing to answer me. Okay, let me just continue. An application program hosted on the website. Web application. It's more like a cloud. The cloud computing, that means all the services that are provided or solely on internet. An application, web application, is an application program hosted on the website. To run the application, you need to have registered account and log on to the website. Therefore, you can be able to access that. That is a cloud computing, by the way. An example of this will concentrate on the Google that has a lot of online applications available. All these applications, then we call them what? Cloud applications, because you can access them only online. So we'll see this. Google applications, some applications are available in Google. These are the applications that are available in Google. Like on your Android phone, we've got the Play Store, then we've got the news, then we've got YouTube, then we've username, Google Plus, and then search, Gmail, OneDrive. So this is not OneDrive, I'm sorry. OneDrive, you get it in Microsoft. So, okay, let me just check. There's one comment. That's as well, I know. Cloud application or cloud app is a software program where cloud-based and local components work together. Yes, I agree with you. Bushle, aren't you Googling this thing? It seems like you're checking them online. Why it takes time for you to respond to me? So, because, please, let's be honest to ourselves. Google applications, these are all the applications. That means in order for you to access these applications, let me just show you, you must have a Google-based email account, you must be registered. Like what I'm going to do right now, I'll be saying Gmail, login, okay? That's where I'm going now. Okay. I'll log into my Gmail account. I'm going to share this now as a second screen. So this is what I'm trying to do. No, I don't want, I want Gmail. Okay, let me just do this Google. Okay. You see, this is my Gmail. So you see all this application, because here, if I go back, it says that you must first register an account. But if you don't have that, you see that I'm in my Gmail. I don't want to create an account that I'm just going to log in. Let me just say technology. Okay, I'm using my password just to log in. Okay, okay, okay. Like we've got the Google Classroom. These are the application as well. So then this is what I want you to see how all this works. So I think the more we do it practical, I think it's much more better for you guys to understand. Like for example, when you come here, Google Apps, like you see, it tells you about what Google Apps. So then let me just go back again just a little bit, come back again. We are talking about Google Apps. That's where to access all these Google Apps. Some applications are available in Google. So like I said, these are all applications. Let me just show you how to access this. Then we are now in Google Apps. Okay, there we are. I'm just coming here. I click on Google Apps. That's where you see all these applications in here. You see what is happening. Even more from the tribe, then you can also see that as well here. You see our product Google, and then okay, so let's just leave this because that okay. Just I'll exit this. Okay, let's just come again here. These are all applications that we normally have. So when I'm going to more apps, let me just say I've got Google Classroom that we are recently using now at our school. So it's one of the cloud applications. Like you see all the grade 10, 11, 12, 9, and grade 8. These are the number of the students in the database per each grade. Let's say, for example, today, what grade is this? Grade 11. Let me just go to grade 11. But I cannot, like, all these are the subjects that we are offering at our schools. Then, as you can see, then if I'm going to the classworks, and then I want to just check the marks and then check the people that are on the system. For now, I'm interested on CAT grade 11. Let me just check. I have CAT grade 11. There we are. This is my CAT grade 11 with full materials for it. You can access all the materials for CAT in here, like the books and the data files that I've shared. They are all in here for grade 11 CAT. You see, so also maybe if you want to access life orientation, this is information about life orientation for business studies. So these are Google Apps. These are applications. As you can see here, let's say for example, let me just go back. I'm just selecting the different grades. Say grade 9. Okay, on the classwork. Let me just say technology. So these guys, we call them, like you see, even the comments on the live streaming. That's why as a student, you can write the messages. Like you see, this one is Lutando Casa. I can't access Google Classroom on my laptop, but it keeps saying the code is invalid. Please help me. So that means I can respond that person in here. So that's a streaming of this. Like you see, I'm the one who posted here. So then you can see the message for this. You see, and then these are all the correspondence, like as people are talking there. So these are type of what Google applications. Like you see, this one is for the storage. When you click on here, it's gonna take you here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You guys, I want you to have a Google-based email, as like this is what you see on my drive. I've got all this information, as you can see here, even on the videos. Then if I make this a shared drive, that means whoever that I'm sharing the drive with here can have access to all the information that I have in here, you see. shared with me. So this is what I can see. Glen Vista High School and whatsoever. Then this is how we use all this application, guys. So I can also say, okay, and then that's when I spoke about, don't worry about this, we'll talk about this at later stage. Then I'm going back again to the original slide. All these guys are Google applications. Then we know all this, we call them what? The cloud application, of which now I believe we all understand now what is a cloud application, like what I've showed you here. Then Google application also, it does have the application like Office, as you can see, for my spreadsheet, the PowerPoint, and the Google application. As we continue, we've got all these other ones again. Monkey and Pixela, Exeter, GeoGebra, Dynamic Mathematics. All these applications are also found on Google App as part of the cloud application. This also, say for example, you don't have any way to install it on your computer, then you can also use this one. This was typed in Google Documents, an online word processor, and then you can use that and then save it under your OneDrive. Then you'll access that. So in order for you to access that, you just need to add your credentials, which is your username and password, because you need to register first with an email account, like you've seen how I've logged in. So these are the types of applications that we normally use, guys, and they are all referred as what? The cloud-based application. Slide created in Google Slide. You see, so you can create a PowerPoint slide as well. You can create the spreadsheet. So almost everything is in there. Advantage of all this online application or the cloud application, you don't need to buy the application. It saves money. You don't have to install the application on your computer, save hard disk. It's easily collaboration and sharing between the users. Like I said, after that, you can share that thing on the shared drive so that everyone that is sharing that common drive and can have access on that information. You can access project anywhere, even from your mobile phone or tablet. Application runs on any operating system. So that's the thing. So there's no compatibility issue here. So that's one of the advantages about now. But even though that we know something, it might have some advantages, but some drawbacks are always there. Let's have a look here. Can only be accessed if the internet access is available. That's why we call them what? The cloud-based application. There is no guarantee security over your data because of the shared, because the men at the back end, maybe if you've got the confidential information, they can have access to that information. Company data may leak to outside secretly because of that. So the backend officer might have that administrative privilege. You don't have control over the software updates. That's one of the disadvantages again. Software for physical and disabled user. Example, available in Windows. Narrator, the computer reads the text on the screen to help visual impaired people. Audio description, explain what happened in video. Enlarge text and icons on the screen. Magnify enlarge parts of the screen. So this is for physical disabled users. Example, available in Windows. Speech recognition, the computer reacts on spoken commands. Mouse setting, usually change color and size of the pointer, slow down, double click speed, set auto to control mouse and movements, etc. Sticky keys to type key combination, one key at a time. So that's what you must do. Let's talk about what is a blog as an application. Definition, blog or equals to web blog is a web application where anybody can publish anything on their interest, from personal diaries to information about the company. So that is a blog. The characteristics of the blog: entries are made always by individual, can include text, graphics, photos, and videos. Can be interactive, project can post comments, like and dislike, can become discussion forum for a certain topic, contain thoughts and comments of people, and may be posted as what? Emotional responses. That is a blog. So then I believe we know now what the blog is used for. Use of the blog: personal diary, like I said, discussion forum, Commercial update on service and a product delivered by the company. They publish and discuss new events to inform members of a certain group, e.g. sports team, of practice session events and etc. to run election campaigns. So you can use the blogs. Advantage of the blog, easy to set and maintain. People that don't know how to set up a web page can publish their thoughts and opinion on the web. Many blog facilities are freely available on the internet. People feel free to say what they have on their minds, promote freedom of speech, easy way to share information and knowledge and get feedback from others. That is a blog. Disadvantage of the blog, needs to be kept updated to keep readers' interest. Information can be subjective and not necessarily based on facts. Can be more boring. Everybody is not good writer. Can contain spelling and grammar mistake. People can be rude sometimes. No privacy for writer. Whatever you publish in a blog become public property. The good practice: keep your blog updated and add posts regularly. Ensure that your blog don't contain spelling or grammar error, like I said. And then keep posts short and interesting. Use eye-catching title, design, etc. to attract the attention of your blog. Respond to comments from your readers. Link information to our website and test link to make sure that they work. So now I believe, guys, up to so far, we are approaching an end of our chapter. But before we just get finished, then I'd like to ask you the questions, or you ask me the questions for any clarity, guys. Wilfe and Hartley, any questions, guys? Okay, create a Google account if you don't have. And then what I'd like you to do, I'll just give you my email address. You send me an email today before the end of this lesson. And also after, if you've got this, let us all log in our accounts just now and get all the possible applications available in Google Drive. I'm saying Google Drive. For example, let me just go back. There we are. They are talking about all possible application in my Google Drive. Okay, this is Google Drive. This is what they are talking about. So when you come there, here, this is how you observe all this. You see, you've got new folder, upload and upload file, upload folder here. These are all the applications. We've got this one, Google Docs, blank template. This is Microsoft Word. Then is what? Presentation, PowerPoint. What is this? And then this OneNote, the drawings and the map and the site. And you see, these are all the Google Apps application that we have on the Google app. And then also the Google Form. We do have this one. More especially when we do our pet, guys, when we create the surveys, I mean the questionnaires, then you can just click this. So this is what they are saying you must do, like what you see here. You've got this template. This is a party invite questionnaire. So biographical information is also part of this. Whenever they ask you that your questionnaire must have the biographical information, it must have what's your name, your gender, so and age as well. So that is your biographical information. But this one only one at this show. You start your question. Can you attend? What? It depends. Yes, I'll be there. Sorry, I can't. How many of you are attending? So then you just type in here, okay? Fill in the question. Because immediately when you fill in, then all the respondents that respond, then you'll see here. Because remember, then as per your PET requirements, they said they need at least 25 respondents. So that means how many respondents so far do you have? 0. So this is just a typical example of what they said you must review here. If you go back and then let's say say, if I can go back, create Google account. That's what they said you must do. You must indicate all the possible application available in Google Drive. So the one of the most important application that I have identified that normally we have to use for our practical assessment task in order to create the questionnaire in phase 2, that's a Google form. So that is why I was just putting more emphasis on that. Don't ask me why Google form, because the one that you can use. You see, these are the questionnaires on this. What is your email address? Then I can know. These guys, then after they have answered this, you'll have all their information in here. Then that information, you can maybe take it. For example, let's say, for example, if you share your questionnaires, you can simply say, send to all the emails that you have, or you can just take this link, you see. So whenever then as a respondent, I'll just show you this. I'm just gonna get into my WhatsApp and then just send it to the group of people. Whenever they click this, then you'll see what's gonna happen. They'll just type in and fill in the information in there. So let me just do this. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm just copying that link, you see. Immediately when this person accept and follow that link, this is what the person will see. You see, that person will only just see what my questionnaire. So let me just say the name of the person is Duplessis. Okay. Yes, I'm attending. So these are the questions. How many of you are attending? Let me just say 5. What do you bring? And then salad, dessert, you know. It depends. If you have any allergy dietary, you can say no. What is your email address? Then let me just put this one. Then I submit, you see. So you check, edit your response. If you want to do so, then to correct that, maybe there's. But now, then when I'm going back to that, let me just cancel this. I now check, I've got one respondent that responded to this, you see. And one, can you attend? One respond, you see. Yes, I'll be there. Sorry, I can't. So this person responded with the blue. The legend there is blue, you see. That means that person can attend. So, okay, let me just try to fix. Ricky, this, I'm just gonna resubmit this one again. Sorry, I can't. Then say, okay, 6. Okay, then let me just submit again. Let's check how many people are now there. You see, that information has been changed on the same respondent. You see, the cross are there also. That is why it's very important, guys, when you do the data analysis. Like, this is your Excel. Then we'll talk about this when you create this. So this link is going to be created just like that. So this is how we can just go through this. So that's the most important thing that we must just try to do and go around this application and check how does it works. So let's have a look. You see now everything, like your timestamp in your pad. Like I've got Rick here. What is your name? So here maybe you can say all the respondents, the names, you summarize, attendance, number, what will be bringing, maybe the menu, whatever. So you make sure it short then, but you can just keep the original one. So, but when you fix this, then you can just take the copy of this copy existing spreadsheet. Okay, so, okay, okay, but let me just leave it. It's fine. Okay, let me just do this. Copy to duplicate. Yeah, duplicate this. So, there you go. I've got a copy of this. Now you start now summarizing this. This is very simple, guys, because you can take advantage of using this in your pet. So that's my advice to you when you're creating your questionnaire. So like I can see them, their emails. Do you have any allergies? Then I can see maybe on here, I want to check, I use the criteria, how many on these people they've got the allergy. So then how many will bring the main and the dessert and whatsoever. Then you start now analyzing your data, guys, understand? So these are the applications that you can simply use, understand? And then now, like they said, investigate all the possible application available in Google Drive. The most important one is that one. So once again, open Google Docs and type the documents, e.g. letter to someone's, save the documents on a Google Drive and send it as attachment to an email address to the person you wrote it for. So that's what you must do. But in this, I like you to send that to me. I'll just share my email address. Let me just share that now. I want you to send it to me, guys. Yeah, my email address, you let me know. If you know my email, Mohane. Okay, at gmail.com. That's my email. Do you all see my email now? Okay, that's what I want you to do now. So open Google Docs and type the documents, e.g. a letter to someone like myself as your teacher, and then save the documents on your Google Drive and send it to me as an attachment to an email message to me. You message me, wrote it for, So that's what I'm expecting you to do, guys, now. And then, okay, once again, and lastly, these are the questions as well. Answer the following questions as well, yeah? Name few at least 5 web applications available in Google Drive and in Google and Google Drive. So look, let's have a look. So I know many people will get confused by this kind of a question. Remember, here is Google Drive. This one is a My Drive, Google Drive. But here the question says, let's have a look on the question. It says, not in Google Drive, in Google and Google Drive. This is my Google app, you see. But where do you find the Google Drive? Here is Google Drive. You click in here. When you come to the Google Drive here, when you click here, you'll get all the applications under, these are the application under my Google Drive. These are the application under Google. So I believe now we all understand the question here. Name few at least 5 web applications available in Google and Google Drive. Discuss the advantage and disadvantage of the web application. Name 5 applications available in your operating system for people with disability. We've spoken about that. Briefly discuss how each of them can be of help to them. What kind of disability is it designed for? So we spoke about this, guys. So this one, I think you can respond here on the platform. Guys, Buhle, are we still all together, guys? Because I see you so quietly. Okay, I see this one response. Okay. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's what I want you to answer now. Here on the same platform, these ones that you see right now. Yes, you answer them now. But those one of the emails, like I said, I gave you my email. You'll have to forward them. It's just part of the practical. Then you forward the email to me. I'll check your email. So, but this one, then we answer them right now here. Okay, guys, it seems like you're taking forever now, Buhle. Are you still guys answering my questions or not? Okay, it's fine. So I'm still waiting for the answers, please. Okay, like I said, remember yesterday, I don't know whether this, yeah, that's you, Buhle. Then I showed you guys, and we need to use the exam.net. Exam.net, I'll publish the assessment there. So, but it seems like the number is still very low. So, but we'll see. I'll pass the message to others. Maybe I think maybe next week the number might go up. Can you all access my email, guys? So, okay. Okay, what you can simple do lastly, guys, let's attach them on the email that you're going to send me as part of your answers. Then I think for now, these are the last questions now about the blog. As you can just check them. Define a block, discuss the following aspect regarding the block, characteristics of the block, uses of a block, advantage and disadvantage of blocking, group practice when using the money and managing the block. So you must know all these practices when using and managing the block. You must mention them as part of your activity. Then from there, I'll just like to say thank you so much, guys. And then please make sure that before, let me just give you up until 4 o'clock. Then you'll have to send me the answers on my email. Okay, let me just check. You can't see my email, Bushle. Okay. Can I resend it again? Okay. I'll just put it here. Just a minute. I believe now you can see my email, guys. Let me just do this. Sorry, what happened? I wanted to share my email. Let me just write it once. There we are. Can you see it now? Yeah, this is my email, guys. I believe now you can see it, Bushle. Can you see it now? Hartley, can you see my email? Okay. Thank you, sir, guys. Let me just call it the day, guys. Up until we see each other tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
I think we have just reached the end of this lesson for today.
Okay, I will just fix stuff now.